Hey Aquarius, I hope that you're doing well. I send you so much love and light. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to your April love reading. You guys, I don't know what's going on with my voice. It's like a little bit hoarse. I'm just exhausted, honestly. So if I sound a little bit different, that's why. That's all that's going on. But I just want to say thank you for being here with me. And we're going to take a look into your love life in April. Who's coming your way? What are things going to be like for you? Your messages from Spirit. Let's tap in and see what's going on. If you are new to this channel, my name is Lynn. This is Passionate Heart Tarot. I appreciate you watching, and I hope that you guys enjoy the reading. All right, let's get into it, Aquarius. Before I begin, just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. Interesting. Some initials are coming through for you, Aquarius, with the High Priestess card, B and J. I wonder if those are significant to you. Maybe your name, maybe your person's name, a place perhaps. The Six of Cups is the overall energy. Everything looks so good in your reading, but then there's like this weird curveball with the Two of Swords coming in. The Ace of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles together, when I look at what's going on around you, it looks like you have so much harmony. So maybe this is Spirit letting you know that things could improve if you feel like you don't relate to that or you're not in that place. If you've been having worries about stability, worries about money even, what you're going to have with someone, what you're going to make with them, where is this all going, is this all heading? I feel like you could have a big turnaround if you have those questions. But then if you feel like, I can see things being very content around you. And I feel like I have to stress that point in your reading because of the way that this person is blindfolded like that. So it's like not seeing what they have around them and actually being very difficult to approach. And then so it's almost like it's a message to reassure someone in this reading. Because if I think what someone here needs to know is whoever it is that they're involved with is not holding back in any way. Definitely not lying. And just like an open book. But then I feel like from the other person's perspective, they feel like they have their mind set on something and it's really making them shut down and only see things one way. So since the reading is general, I'm reading it open like this because I wonder if you're going to be in the position where you're the one that's the open book and you feel like your person is being very closed off with you, or if it's the opposite and you're the one, Aquarius, that just is being very narrow-minded. And I don't say that to be rude, but there is something that this person is so difficult to approach. I just feel like what someone here needs to do around Aquarius's energy, and this is like for their own good, is just open your eyes and really let yourself be present and see what you have going on around you. Because what Spirit is showing me is prosperity, harmony. It just is like very beautiful energy. But it's weird to me that there's all of this like open energy on one end, because this is like someone who is sharing every bit of themselves and every bit of their life with the other person, like an open book, even very open with what they express. definitely being 100% truthful. But then it's like, this is weird. I want to look further into this Two of Swords. I do. Because I almost feel like with the energy of the Six of Cups coming through as the overall energy, which is though it is about the past, but then it's also about childhood and children. And then this like closed off energy that's here. I have to look into this Two of Swords because that's like, it sticks out in the reading so much. I want to look at that. Ten of Cups. Okay. 10 of Cups coming through with the Three of Wands. See, this is like, and I don't say this to gaslight anyone's feelings, because someone is not seeing what they have right in front of them. So this could even be like someone's wake-up call coming through from spirit, because justice is in reverse even around this person. Libra's energy is here, you guys. Maybe you're involved with a Libra. Could be moon or rising signs, cross watchers. You have like a wet blanket kind of energy where everything is like amazing around this person, but they're being too narrow-minded to see it. And also they're so focused on like a pity party and everything that's gone wrong. So I feel like, I don't mean to sound judgmental, or gaslighting, but it's like someone here has so much to be grateful for. And they're in this position where it almost feels like it's petty what they're letting take them down to such a low vibration. Because you guys have to understand with these cards and this kind of like the high vibrations on this end, and then like the focusing on the wrong things, being closed-minded, being petty, focused on injustices and like what's gone wrong instead of what's gone right. So I will say this, maybe some of you feel like like the person that you're involved with is not seeing the beauty that you provide to them. And what I mean by that is like the beautiful life that you've created all around them, for them. You could be providing for this person, taking care of this person, giving of yourself selflessly, your love, sharing, opening, like everything, sharing everything with them. But it's like falling on deaf ears. So it's a weird reading for me, and it's very touchy because I don't want to offend, but someone is being so blind that they're not seeing what they actually have right in front of them. Like when I look at like a future prediction, but also like the current state of the connection, this is like what people wish to have in their life, because there's so much prosperity, positivity, love, happiness. And it's like someone is getting what they've wanted for so long, but then like not letting themselves take the path that they wish to have. So it's very ironic. So I feel like this reading is all about telling maybe someone to open up their eyes and not miss out on an amazing life they could have that's like just laid out right in front of them. Or maybe even spirit letting others of you know what's going on with this person, to let you know that you're not doing anything wrong, really. Because if you feel like you relate to these energies and the person that you're trying to give your all to, give everything to, and you've been 1,000% open and honest and just like let them come into your life and you shared everything with them, and they're still not opening up to you the way that you want, or they're giving like a weird attitude and you don't understand, and maybe you're racking your brain trying to figure out What could I do differently? You don't need to do anything differently. You are doing everything perfectly. You're giving of yourself selflessly, like you're giving everything that you can to this person. They have to be the one that chooses to come around and, get up, get off their high horse and stop focusing on everything that they feel is missing. It's really messed up when I see what this person is actually receiving in their life and then they're thinking like that something is missing. That's crazy to me. So I wonder if this is a message letting you guys know that, are you just dealing with a very ungrateful person? And is this your sign from spirit to not beat yourself up, to let you know that it really is them and not you? Not to sound cliche, but to let you know that it could be that it could be like someone signed from spirit. Like, hey, there's nothing more you can do to try and please this person because they are just so set in their own ways and they're so stubborn. So I read the reading for those of you, and it goes in that direction. But for others of you, um, Aquarius, I have to ask, like, are you letting petty things block you from your blessings? Like, are you letting petty things like distract you and blind you? I only ask that question because it's coming through from spirit. I don't ask it to be judgmental or to be too nosy, but that's what this energy is like. It's funny because I can see things one way and then I see the way that this person sees it, which is like totally different. It is. So I know that this reading is very touchy, and I don't mean for it to be offensive, but I just feel like it's spirit telling someone to pick your battles and open up your eyes and enjoy the life that you have right in front of you. Because maybe it's even someone who, with all of this energy of the past, maybe letting certain things from the past trigger them to the point where, are you afraid to be happy? Are you afraid to be happy because you got a taste of these blessings in your life? And are you afraid that they're going to be taken away from you? You don't have to be afraid that they're going to be taken away from you, because they're not going to be. If you've gone through a lot of hardships, this is a blessing. That's the thing about it, is like, this is what someone has waited so long for. And you think that they'd just go along with clarity, follow that path. But I feel like someone is kind of being their own worst enemy. So it's a very interesting reading to me, Aquarius, because I feel like it's going in so many different directions. And there's a lot to take away depending on how you relate to the energy. Because for someone here, spirit, I feel like spirit is saying to you, pick your battles and focus on positivity. Don't worry about this being taken away from you. It's almost like self-sabotaging. It's ironic that someone is shutting down because they're thinking about how it could be too good to be true, because these are very intense emotions. Thinking about how it's too good to be true when they could inadvertently sabotage things for themselves. I know how this can feel like it's too good to be true because it's a 10, so it's like heightened, it's like the max. So I wonder if someone here watching feels like, well, I've never been doted on like this. I've never been taken care of like this. I've never had someone love me like this. I've never been in an environment that's been so stable and safe like this. So maybe that's why they shut down and they worry that it could be taken away because of maybe things that have happened in the past. I just feel like someone needs to just sit back and relax and enjoy their blessings. Sit back and relax. Don't make things harder for yourself, and just enjoy. Because it's like you've earned this. You've earned these blessings. That's what I can see. Someone has earned these blessings. So even if you're single watching this and you have someone that comes into your life in a very powerful way and you start to feel these things, what you need to know is they're sharing everything with you. They're not holding anything back from you. And this person is 100% truthful. So it's funny because it's what you've waited so long for. Don't close yourself off to it. Lots of messages. Because this is not something to be missed out on. And for anyone here who feels like the shoe's on the other foot and you are the one that's just giving of yourself 1,000%, and you still have someone that is closed off, making you feel like you can't do anything right, even though you know you're doing everything the right way. Maybe it's just letting you know that this person does have these unresolved issues and they are in a lower vibration because they're so focused on what's gone wrong or what could go wrong, letting you know about the fear that they have or the hesitancy that they have and the need that they feel to protect their heart. You could be dealing with a person that sabotages things for themselves and like maybe hasn't realized that they do that. So lots of different messages coming through. I feel like, I want you to know the intention behind these messages, Aquarius, because it only comes from a place of love and light intended to help. I feel like this reading is all about helping someone take the blindfold off, whether it's introspection and seeing how closed off they've become, how they could create their own blocks in their love life, or maybe taking the blindfold off and seeing that, you know what, it really is not me. I'm doing everything I can to contribute and to give to this connection, so they need to meet me halfway. Because it'll be a shame, I will say this, for whoever wants to stay in this low energy, low vibration, because they will be missing out on something that not only have they waited so long to receive, but they'll look back on it and regret it. They will look back on it and regret it. They'll look back on it and see the truth about, you know what? They were 100% open. They did share everything with me. They were giving their all. They were taking care of me and my feelings and my heart. Wow, there's a lot going on around you guys. Like always, I feel like with Aquarius, I know I probably say this in every reading, but I get messages going in so many different directions for you guys. I wonder how you resonate with this energy, if indeed you do. I wonder how, because it is coming in and I'll just give it all to you and you'll take from it what feels right to you. Okay, but that's what I can see going on. And I don't want you to think that this is meant to come across as judgmental. When I talk about this person being in a lower vibration, but really this is a lot of, it's narrow-minded and it's like this vibe of self-pity. And that's not a positive place to be, especially with what I can see the potential is around you. And I will say this too, because I wonder if anyone here watching, maybe you've been alone for a while. Have you been single for a while? And you're like, what's the problem? Why isn't, what's getting in the way? What's causing blockages, difficulties? I'm not trying to sound mean when I say this, but it could honestly be a mindset that you have yourself stuck in. Because this is here for the receiving. I feel like if someone would try and maybe focus more on the present rather than the past. Focus more on the present. And that could even be spirit telling someone to get themselves in this energy of gratitude, which I know is easier said than done. But you might be surprised if you try, even though it's difficult, if you try to reach out and grab that energy by letting yourself be present and focused on gratitude, you could be surprised how quickly your blockages are removed in your love life and how fast you could have someone come in and just how much you're just the vibration. You could be in such a higher vibration. So I feel like that's even a message to someone who feels like there's blocks in their love life. I feel like Spirit is telling you to just do your best to get out of your own way and your own head. And if you feel like the one that you want is not coming in, just shift the focus back onto yourself. Shift the focus back onto yourself and doing what makes you happy, puts you in a good mood and a higher vibration. Don't wallow away, because that'll be the worst thing you can do for yourself, because I feel like there's so much energy of someone being able to receive everything that they've been wanting. So it's a powerful message about shifting your mindset and being able to align with receiving blessings. Okay, Aquarius. All right, you guys, that's what I can see going on. Gosh, I hope this doesn't offend anyone because it's not meant to. But I know that these messages I feel have been very touchy. But like I said, it only comes from a loving place, never a judgmental place or, you know, nothing like that. Only from a place of love and light. And I do hope that the reading was helpful. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I love you so much. I just want to say thank you again for watching, Aquarius. And if you haven't subscribed, I hope that you'll subscribe. Give the video a like if you liked it. Thank you again. I love you so much. And I'll see you in the next reading.